Hey, it's Fred, Submarine Guy. I wanted to thank you for getting the special clicks that I offered here. I think you're really going to be impressed. You're probably wondering what I'm doing on a solo ad page here, though, but I wanted to show you because there's so many places out there that offer solo ads. I mean, there's directories and there's consolidators and there's people that have tons and tons and tons of these people that sell solo ads. The problem is you have no idea what their quality is or if they're going to be matched to what you're selling or offering in for most cases. Now, some of them, that have been around for a long time, probably have some good testimonials. You could probably do some research, read some of their testimonials. If you can believe them, then you could take a chance on some of these providers. But let me show you. This is one I just picked off one of the consolidator sites. Let's go to order now. And of course, since I'm recording, this is going to run slow. Look at the prices here. 2,000 clicks. This is T1 on this side, 60 cents per click for T1. That's just for a click. That's not for an opt-in, right? So if you get a 50% opt-in rate, that's $1.20 per opt-in. The price goes up the less you buy. 1,000, it's up to 65 cents per click. You should only order T1 traffic, by the way, unless you've got an offer that's good for outside of the English-speaking countries. T1 will pay off much better. And let's see if I can scroll down here a little more. 70 cents a click. That'd be $1.40 if you had a 50% opt-in rate. We're up to 73 cents a click, 74 cents a click. If you just get 100, it's up to 75 cents a click. That's $1.50 at a 50% opt-in rate to get an opt-in. And you really don't know what these folks are looking for they're on this guy's list. So once you get over and see what's in Opt Intelligence, I think you're going to be totally impressed. The solo ad world is just kind of oversubscribed by now. I've been to a lot of the sites. They're 2 and 3 days behind on orders. You can't get bulk orders for the most part. There's a lot of small vendors in there, just trying to get started. There's just too many people in the market trying to sell solo ads now, and again, you just never know what the quality is. So watch this next part of the video, and I think you'll see what I mean about getting targeted traffic, T1 traffic, for 45 cents per opt-in. Enjoy. Okay, we're on the Opt-Intelligence screen, and this is where we're going to get our $25 credit to get these 45-cent leads. So want to make sure you don't click around a lot on here. See this Get Started link up here? Don't click on it. What you want to do is go to Learn More right here on the left, click Learn More, and then see how it works. And then scroll down to the bottom of the page and click on Start Your Free Trial. See here where it says $25 free trial? If you don't see that, you're on the wrong page. Then you just go through, fill in everything here, agree to their terms and conditions, and finish. And you have to verify your email address, by clicking a link in your email and all that kind of stuff. And then you'll be ready to go. I'll make another video to talk about how to set up your first ad there. So that's it for now. Okay, we're gonna show you here how to set up your first ad. Now you can see I just logged in to my Opt-Intelligence members area. You can see I got the $25 credit showing right there. So we're going to go to create an offer. And this is my first one too. So you can give the campaign a name, and I'm just going to label mine 5 steps, and then click next. And 5 steps is my offer, free report. And when do you want to start generating leads? As soon as I submit my offer. And you can also set a start date and an end date if you want. Next. this is where you start narrowing down your audience here. So we're going to select a category, and you want to match this as close as you can, because if you haven't read my article on congruence, you want to make sure that you keep your what you're offering in the right target market. In other words, you don't want to offer a make money online report to somebody who's looking for travel or retail and e-commerce or something like that. So I'm going to choose home and family here, and only going to choose United States. You can choose other countries if you want. I always get their best response out of United States. It doesn't cost you anything to target the United States. And you can also, if you have the right offer, you can target specific zip codes and or states or provinces. We're not going to do that, but you just click yes there and follow the prompts there. Also, if you have an offer that's more for females or more for males, you can click that. Again, in this block, it doesn't cost you anything to do that. And I always choose my age range for my offers up to about 60. Now down here, the data points, you automatically get email address, country, timestamp, and IP address, which is really all you need to put these leads into your follow-up system. Now, if you desire phone numbers or mobile phones or first name, last name, etc., the more you check on these, the higher your cost is going to be, because they I'll just give you an example here. First name runs it up to about 51 cents, right? If I put in mobile phone there, it goes up to 410. So you know, there's a lot of range here, and you can get just as good a response out of these default 4 categories as you can out of most of the others. Now, you might get a little better response if you choose first name over no first name. I haven't done any testing on this platform. If I do, I'll shoot another video. And then you put in your cost per lead bid. It has to be at least the minimum, so we'll put in .45 there. And daily budget, I'm going to say $5. And that says based on your 45 cents and your $5, that should get me 11 leads per day. And I'm using my $25 credit, so you know, that's a pretty good deal, right? We're going to get these leads for free. And then we hit next. And here's a preview of your offer. Okay, you're going to fill in these blanks over here on the left and upload your graphic, but there's a little 120 by 60 pixel image that you can put in here. It's always good to have an image with your offer, and again, it's got to be congruent with what the image says versus what your headline says versus what your offer is, right? They have to be the same, otherwise you're going to throw your customers off. So I've created a little graphic here. Let's see, go over to my pictures and arrow. Oh, let's see, where did I put that? Let me pause this for just a moment. Okay, I found my picture. That's rule number 1. Always remember where you save your pictures. So once I clicked on upload and resize, I found my picture, and now it says click on your image and drag the cursor to resize. So if your picture is bigger than the 120 by 60, they'll give you, mine's exactly 120 by 60, but if it's bigger, they'll give you a little resize block up here, and you can kind of select the part you want. So we're going to save this. Oh, you gotta make a resize selection here. So there we go, save that. And you can see my image went right over there. Okay, so now we're gonna put in a headline, and I'm gonna say free report get now, and then my approximately 250 characters. I did already write that up, so I'm just going to copy and paste that in there. Free report shows 5 simple steps, yada yada yada. The real thing, opt in for free report, explaining all. So I've got free report in the graphic. I've got free report in the headline and in the text, and then again in the last line. So they're gonna, if they want this free report, they're gonna know exactly what they're gonna get. It's about starting your own internet business, and and it tells them again here that they have to opt in, so they'll know they're opting in. Now go back over here. If you have a privacy policy on your own domain, you can put the link in here. However, they'll give you a default one, generic one that they've already approved, so I just normally click on that so I don't have to go through an approval process for my own privacy policy. I have one, but you know, it doesn't really matter that much. Next. And then you can either get your leads in a CSV file to your email address, send them to you real time as they're generated, and this here will let you select your email marketing platform and ask you which one you use, right? So they can, if you've got Constant Contact, Get Response, Google Docs, there's a lot of different choices here. They do not have Aweber in here for some reason, so what I do is just go back and say send my leads to me in a CSV file, and then I upload them daily to Aweber. Aweber started letting you import leads about a year ago. I've had very good experience with that. Never got any rejected unless they were, you know, already in my autoresponder, or if they were in some kind of global do not email file, which I've seen that like once or twice. So I'm going to have them send my leads daily to me. Next. And then we go over, this is kind of looking at everything you've gotten chosen, or that you've chosen here. Here's your data format. So you can save and send for approval, which we're going to do. And then you got to put in your credit card. They're not going to charge your card, obviously, because you got that $25 credit. So I'll fill this in after I get the video off, and then you'll be off and running. Now I'll keep you posted on how my response to these leads has been, and in another video. So this is it for now. Hey, it's Fred. I wanted to show you the results from my opt-in campaign with this new lead source I'm recording for you. I'm in my lead serve members area right now under the dashboard, and you see I've already run out of my money. So here's the graph that kind of shows you I've gotten 12 to 13 leads per day. I'll show you another screen that shows this as well. And let's see, I saved this report already. I ran this report. It takes a minute to run it, but you can see I started the campaign on the 16th of May, ran it up through yesterday, and each day I was getting 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 12, 12, and they're running right at 45 cents a piece. And you can see how much, you know, it shows you the daily cost and that kind of stuff here. Now what I've done is I've imported those into my Aweber list, right? You can import leads into Aweber right now. They've had that feature for I'd say 6 or 8 months. I've learned how to use it successfully. I was importing them into this list right here, and as you can see, I've got 102 subscribers. I already had a couple on there, so I think 99 of them came from this lead source. There's only 2 that have unsubscribed over the 6 emails that I've sent out. So I've still got, you know, 102. Actually, I had 104 in there actually. And what you do is you just go to you click on your list. I'll show you how to import these things. It's pretty easy. You click on your list under subscribers and say add subscribers, and then they send you the list is in a CSV format. Add subscribers, and you can either manually add up to 10, or since I had 12 or 13 in the list, I just imported them. Could have copied and pasted them. It would have been just about as easy. But they give you a little, they start walking you through a little workflow here that says which list should we put these subscribers in, and you could choose, the list you want to add them to. Click to find your list, and this is how here you can see each day I've gotten a list of 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 12, 12 from 17th up to the 24th, and you just click on your list that you're going to import. And of course I'm not going to import it, but basically what you do is you choose the first name, um, you choose the name to correspond, with the data that you're importing, country, IP address, and date. Okay, and then you hit next, and I've already imported these, so I'm not going to do that. But it basically walks you through, which list you want to add them to. Do you want them to? Which email do you want to get next? Do you want them to double opt in? And you can yes or no on each one. And they'll also ask you where they came from, and you just click from a source that I bought them from, or something like that, and then it asks you to put in the website address, and I just put in the opt-intelligence address, and they've gone in just fine. Now the first time you do it, they seem to take a little longer, so I'm suspecting they're probably looking at your whole account. Are you sending out lots of spam, or I don't know what they check, but they check a bunch of stuff apparently, or at least take a long time. But then after that, and so anyway, it might take 2 or 3 hours for your first import to actually get into your campaign. But after that, the imports go through like in minutes. And as soon as you import it, a minute or two later, they'll be in your campaign, and they'll start getting your messages. It's like once they know you and see you doing the same thing over and over, and you're not getting a bunch of campaign complaints rather, then they seem to do it faster. Anyway, that's how you import subscribers into your list, and I'll record another one here a little later, and we'll go from there. Thanks, and have a great day.